Well, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, and I don't know. I don't know. Let's do it. Alright. Once everyone had gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly made an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for exciting or evening activities. And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to choose as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize that this is probably for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on a newbie? Seriously, has anyone here ever happened? God. Oh, fuck. Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and dice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story. Nobody. So, lukewarm. Who do you think should go? Ah, damn it. That's a name. Please pick somebody quickly so that this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. I mean, we all know who I'm picking. Come on. I choose you, Huntress. Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will you? Oh, smart. Nice. Huntress steps up to tell her story. Campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There's a village outside the deep and ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something human. Women of the town told the story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear it into a domain, and not precocious child. I don't know that word, fuck it. Nor if your soldier could escape once you were in her clutches. Those who have seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many unsuspecting hunters. The nightmare doesn't end there, but what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunted meat to live off of? It's said that the Huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girl she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Aw, she's crying. Oh, come on. Mommy. Oh fuck, I didn't read that. Shit, okay. The The Huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she'd pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fastened onto things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs. These toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. No, stop crying, it's okay, I'm here for you. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. Aww. Oh, don't cry. I'll give you a hug later. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. I'm not singing. Sleep, my darling tiny one. Tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and wrap you by your side. It's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to the stirring moment. No. What are you singing? Oh, this probably wasn't actually the good idea. Fuck. He'll snatch you up between his teeth, if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep, beneath the quaking tree. Oh, okay. I guess that was good. Huntress can't believe you know this song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. So close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep, tucked so tightly you must keep, or we will come for you. The song ends and you are both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Bayu Bayushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right? I hope I pronounced that right. It is a song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. Aw. No, stay here, please. Don't go. But now I must go. The memories, there is so much. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Fuck. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. Okay, sure. I'm the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Oh, she's back. All right. Of course you like my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. Yes, pick me up. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub. Yes! 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 Yes. Yes. Dipping in the hot tubs with the Huntress? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her, an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. I don't remember at all. Yes, you and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. No way, how cool! It's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Dude, I can. Ah, oh, fuck. She needs to take the mask off. I can't. Huntress faux shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth. What did you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author such as the comedic mastermind Dostoevsky? I mean, I don't think I've read. I don't think. I know I haven't read the Dostoevsky book, but you might want to maybe a little more work. Good story though. It was a really well-told narrative, clear beginning, middle, and end, riveted from the start. Plus the plus the woman in the forest. I mean, you are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck. I mean, yeah. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love. I mean, that's not a maybe, bruh. Do you not see this? Like, come on. I can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. Notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy company. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? Fuck off, you two! Come on! We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves you're about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, lukewarm? Only if I don't see you first. Make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shot in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kinda hard to tell. Oh, fuck. Good night, my little snack. Oh my god. Please. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating. Dude, I can't handle this. Huntress, like, I don't know. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children, an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is that your salvation, or what be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. They're now familiar, creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. What's up with the background, guys? We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume at a minimum, or our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of your beauty sleep. Yes, no other minigame works. Okay. Oh, this here upcoming minigame is a special minigame. Perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. Suppose if it doesn't stop where you want it to, that's a bit like losing, but no one has to know if you're doing Velma. Okay, ready to play? Yeah, sure. Ready. See what's on this station. What's on this station? Nah, let's try something else. We did 88, 94. What's on 102? Did I hit 102 last time? I thought I hit 88. Let's try hitting 88 this time. What's this one? I did hit 88 last time. Why do they sound so similar? Okay. What's one do we want now? 96.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being
Is this the
inspired by
behavior
the game
dev?
to
Matthew
write
or whatever his
music
name
or
is?
to make outfits. It's everybody that's part
I don't
of
want to
what
listen to this,
makes
dude.
that game
90.
like this amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. You know... Who else? Like, come on, bro. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Oh yeah, Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. Finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? Just saying, I'm out here, you know. You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Huntress? Mommy? Help? Wraith stares at you awkwardly. Oh fuck, I didn't read all. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. Are you making some sort of, alliance? Are you with Wraith Skins the Horizon? Them? I'm just making sure you are who you say you are. I've been burned before, and something seems off on this island since you've arrived. Even more off than usual. Maybe we could talk about that tomorrow. Talk more about that tomorrow. Just, since you've got here, I think we could have a really nice day tomorrow. Together. It's just you have no idea how long I've been here with these monsters. To be honest, I have no idea either. Just awful. Boring and loud and stupid. Hey. Only technically one of them. I mean, Spirit, she's like a close second. But nah, don't talk about her just like that. Let's chill out. You're different. There's finally someone here on my level. You're thoughtful, interesting, gentle. I think we could, you know, have fun. Considering how you were just staring at me when I was asleep, I don't know if I really want to meet you tomorrow, but... we'll think about it. We'll think about it. I could show you some cool stuff, if you want. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. No pressure. In fact, probably just forget I was here. Good night. Finally alone, for real this time, maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today really went well. Those were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or ultimately perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. Let's go, Huntress! What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do? Okay. Attractive, mysterious. Ooh. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my Sarafan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper? Oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle, I will say. Okay. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. I'm here for you. I will show you things. Fuck off my screen, bro. If I'm being honest, I want to kill just about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. For now. One false step and well, you know, everyone calls me the Trapper for a reason. And they better call me Trapper. I swear, if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy. I don't really care. This island is full of people who don't really like me, so that's one. Well, so what's one more? I don't want to get distracted from my plan anyways. I heard that. Whoa, calm down. You know, I think I learned a lot about myself today. I always thought I was doomed to be alone for eternity, only my creeping desire for revenge to keep me company. Now I know it. You open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. You feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? I mean, hey. Oh, no. Get away from me. And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Why does it have like a poison cloud? Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Oh, budgeting issues. Oh no, what will we do? Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Ugh. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. At least he brought me a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him the Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up to review. Not an eternal prison of pain. Excuse me. And please make sure to leave a review. It really helps with the algorithms. Just trust me. I'm looking out for you. So can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omnis... Why can't I pronounce words? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not a parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying that it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10, 10 thumbs up review. If it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent. Whenever possible, start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process within the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from the poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if I do make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, Lukewarm. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on the island? Yes, I'm suspicious there's no option. I've been having a lovely time though, especially with Huntress. If I were to summarize my time here, I'd call it a lovely time. Oh, lovely. Love to hear that, because isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight. Go get us killed. Again, and again, and again. We do need to ask you one more question though. We all had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? No. No, I will not say anything negative about this island. You have my word that I, Lukewarm, agree with the terms of the verbal contract. Damn, they really got me on that one. Fuckers. Perfect. Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes! Hey, Lukewarm, it's still totally cool if you have constructive feedback. The place to leave that is in a positive... The place to leave that is in a positive review, because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of a game resorts like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance, and with the grumbling I hear from your belly, that can only mean one thing: breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach bods. We're all half naked on a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? Yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Didn't ask! Whether you survive today is a 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast? Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. I will more than willingly listen, especially if she looks at me like that, holding her arms out. I mean, how could I not? I feel a stirring inside my animal heart, something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill, but softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love, or maybe just indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Ah, well, that surely must be it. No one else would really stand up during breakfast and just like that, here comes Spirit. I look especially well rested this morning. It's not because I slept well. As you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best non-consistently annoyed self, and I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. I mean, okay. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Lukewarm to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too. It's when will Wraith shut up? Now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep them wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy true to life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast, but so be it. After breakfast, you headed to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess. That is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the pool shed. I don't know, stick it in there. A little more, a little more. Oh yeah, that's it, yeah. Whoa. Why? Claudette, how does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This is uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that? Exactly like... Okay. Fanfiction losing their mind over that one. I swear I had no idea these two even do, whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it. Oh, come on. A little privacy, please. Dwight is panting, and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know I was here, and I could hear you, well, you know. Know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing... I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like... fun? You think 2 people trying to find new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day, and we spend it hoping that if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard. I get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and our 5 minutes is up anyways. Luck, Lukewarm. You're gonna need it. And hey, and if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. Fragmity. Shut up, I like it. Anyways, where are we? Oh yeah, you're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped, like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all. It's... Oh my god, go somewhere else! Hey babe, breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is done. No one should eat before noon, or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my abs, by the way. Do you see my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out? Well, your card's right. I could give you a private show. Catch you around. Why do you seem mad about that? His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat? Threatening, but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that that guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and... Nope, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see who it is this time. Yes! Yes! Thank you! Ah, yes. Huntress. That makes sense. You two have gotten pretty cozy. Should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there. Doesn't that sound intriguing? But immediately a flood of worry, floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? Pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point, and you should be prepared. But of course, you wash up on this island with nothing but the clothes on your back, so you've got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Huntress. You look up at this towering goddess, trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you decide if you want to go off with her, the trapper interjects. No. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted? Tough choice. Not at all. You weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island has really got me tilted. So who will it be? Like, this shouldn't even... Like, come on. That's like the easiest choice I've made in this entire game so far. And I'm still probably in the beginning. I gotta go with Huntress. Whee! Oh yes, pick me up, mommy. Yes! You and Huntress make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thumps in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is quiet as a mouse as she guides you through the island forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat, all muscle and silently leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. Follow her gaze and realize that you've arrived. Cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin is cozy, but something seems off about it. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her funny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. I see you blushing under there. I see that right here. I see it right here. Come in, let's explore. Explore? Isn't this your place? Follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely not up to code. But it has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. Chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets lines the mantel. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not of this mortal coil anymore. Could you be the Huntress's next victim? Thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? I could certainly learn to like this. The whole place, it's quite tactile. There's so much to look at. The organized chaos makes me want to craft things with my hands. I knew you'd like it here. I have someone who appreciates fine stolen things. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We could find so many more goodies on this island. But first, what do you think of the other killers on the island? I mean, Trickster's pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, lukewarm? Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. You hope to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges. Why? Are you jealous? She falls into my arms? I'm holding up the muscle mommy? Alright. Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You are not mad about it, but before you have any time to enjoy taking this moment in. Ew, gross. Oh no, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices in the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What do you do? Shield Huntress. I mean, she could probably take care of it, but you know. Step in front of Huntress, prepare to use your body to shield her from the onslaught of crabbage. I'll save you, Huntress! Oof. Huntress can take care of herself. Sort of her whole thing. Haven't you been paying attention? Shit. Hey, save some fun for me. Huntress is immediately between you and the crabs, hip-checking you out of the way before splitting open crab shell after crab shell, like your uncle at an all-you-can-eat seafood buffet. Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer. You're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke. She has the ponderous look on her face. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences really get me thinking about what I want in life. I think I'd really like to start a family one day. How about you? Whoa. I mean, hey, maybe one day, with the right person. I mean, it's a life-changing decision. You have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. Good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. What were you like as a kid? Try to imagine this giantess as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering around the forest. Her Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories. We'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. Suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me. But since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like, thirst traps galore. But don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories rush through your head. Nightmares. Visions of a dark cloud. Claudia and Dwight's vacant stares at the stairs that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quick, validate her theory or try to push it off. Totally. I think you're onto something. What do you know? How long have you all been here? Do you remember anything at all about why we might be here? Been having these dreams, seeing things. I think we are all serving some greater purpose here. Huntress reveals a strange object that she stole from near the stage where Trickster performs. It has some strange symbol on it. Hmm. Truthfully, it doesn't seem that strange to you. It's just a glass bottle. However, the label is interesting. She hands it over to you, but before she can explain her theory, Claudette and Dwight burst in on the interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement that needs to happen back at the beach. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true, exactly like that voice we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. We were forced to interrupt your lovely date by another killer. They are here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. I mean, if it would have been Spirit, maybe, but really? I don't know. You've really gotta convince me with whatever you're doing here. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst. He's Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there? Was he holding his breath under there the whole time waiting? Waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit, if I've ever seen it. Haven't you spent the day in a quaint I can't read. Holy fuck. Heard you spent quite the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Pretty good. How about one on each continent? Yeah, I'm including Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Look at how cozy we can get there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that is half indoor, half outdoor, but very nice and warm throughout. The way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her cubs cry over her body from the inside. Oh, I don't know about that one. Wow, Trapper is the real deal. And by real, I do mean really. And by deal, I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways. Savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? Oh, as if. That life isn't for me, bro. Whew. Damn, Trapper. Friend zoned. Boom. Shit on. I'm very impressed you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy is a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of a Wall Street bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder? You wouldn't go with him even if he were brandishing a cleaver at you. Oh shit, he is. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my butt for me. Yes, run into her arms. Thank you. You run back into the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight. So tight you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment. But it hurts so good. Oh, squeeze me. Harder. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment? That's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. Trevor leaves and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. That's pretty weird. Is he just gonna stay there all night? Shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper, pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-masked eye and scoops you up onto her back. Yes! Piggyback ride! Oh my god. Huntress runs through the woods with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that famous teen vampire drama. Oh my god. As she races by like the lead from that infamous teen vampire drama in that one scene where she calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that. Whee! Eventually, she gently lowers you to the ground, and you take in your surroundings, a wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about like a deer in a meadow. I'd like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute woodland creatures. Alright, well, that second part, you didn't have to tell me. That's like... I gotta give you a bit of negative points on that one. I mean, come on. Okay, come on. Boxes? Boxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction is all off. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Find me. Ready. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Perfect. Tag. You bop Huntress on the shoulder when you find her. She high fives you. You trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? I probably misread that. I don't think I understood. You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time. That's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down, something terrible happens. Hey. Hey, I mean... Shit, let's go for it. What if we let our pants down? Oh, damn it. Okay, fair enough. Alright, that's my fault. We should probably take it back a notch. You're right. I apologize. Come on. I was trying to have a serious moment. Is it all jokes with you? Sorry. It was the adrenaline from the game. Got me in a mood. Read the room wrong. Oh look, Claudette and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time. Yeah, no one is manipulating us this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub. Alright, yeah. She called me out on that one, you know. That's fair. You know, we'll relax a little bit on that. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No. You are really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. It's time to get back to business. All the appetizing signals have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not going to do the gag where we cram them all on screen this time, so just believe me, they're all here, and they're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm as surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Wraith seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the best we can do, and heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, you know, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyways, so I say we just do a simple salad or something. The green kind and not the mayo kind. Mayo is gross. I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg though. It has no nutritional value. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little, and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there and say nothing. Don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. day was nuts. We went to Huntress's secret cabin and killer crabs attacked us. It's true, I'd fall asleep tonight to the delicious sounds of crunching crustaceans. Or I'll fall asleep tonight. That would have never happened on my yacht. I grind them up. Much more satisfying ways to kill crabs. At least those kinds of crabs. I have a little comb for the other kind. Okay. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they are all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Pony appetite? I mean, I know it's supposed to say appetite, but I don't know. Don't you mean fawn? No. Almost everything we serve has a lot of bones in it. Even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tension rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? I mean, thank them. You know, they work hard, you know. Only 2 of them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is going to happen. Something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did it. Good. Something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because of childhood trauma involving fire. And finally, everyone starts moving toward the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. Alright, after this fire pit scene, that's probably what I'm gonna call it. Take a seat on the comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and wait for the other killers to take their places. Wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? But they've got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? That doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. Now everyone is looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades? Ogle? Well, we were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or if it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Lukewarm was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Yeah, I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's mysterious. Fuck off! Okay. So what type of story do you want to tell? Romance, action, adventure. You know, adventure. Alright. You like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventure? Now we're talking. Not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, Wraith, just nod politely. Okay, ready? Here goes. I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby, great foundation for a story, for sure. You pause. Everyone is waiting with bated breath, no pun intended. Oh, wait, that's it? Not much of a story. Really a thought. My pun was better than yours than that story. You sure that's all you have to say? Yes, that's it. That's all I've got. God forbid you give the narrator a break and do some of the storytelling for once in your stinking life. Everyone's a little disappointed, but hey, we can't all be Hans Christian Andersen. Okay. No, I was just kidding. So what type of story do you want to tell? Romance. I love a good romance. The soft, gentle kind that you can bring your kids without worrying that you're going to really screw them up. Ooh. In case you were confused, that was not like a ghost, I'm a ghost boo. Just a you suck boo. There's once a newly elected prime minister in England. Okay. He was single, which was quite strange for a leader of his stature. Over the first few months of his tenure, he started to fall for one of his assistants, a girl from the wrong side of the tracks. She was so different from other girls, brash and adorable, with a hint of vulnerability. After the President of the United States made a move on her during one of his visits, he had her sent away. I'm sorry, did you steal this from a popular Christmas movie? You watch Christmas movies? Obviously. They're the only thing on TV in December. I have all of the streaming subscriptions, but I still really love flipping channels. I want to know what happens to the Prime Minister. Did they end up together and start a family? If this doesn't end in revenge, I'm leaving. Oh, when do people get tortured in a warehouse? It's not that kind of movie. Oh. That didn't go well. Never plagiarize a masterpiece. Okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but this narrator keeps it real. We can't just end there. So, who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer, trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. I'm sorry, I can't. Okay. Huntress, you seem ready to go. Let's hear from you. I don't know. Maybe next time I'll give Spirit a shot. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't one thing from horrifying mythology. Mother once told me of a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot. I'm invested. Go away, weirdo. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music. Flutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move underneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. Help! I cannot stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw her features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae. Rosalka. True self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, the Rosalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. Silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre. But it's not all bad. It's all because our fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb and probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. That was story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment. It builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Lukewarm, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that the seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. Oh my god. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen? Okay, you have fun tonight, and you try not to wink wink, end up dead. Why'd you say the words wink wink out loud? And what kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know that all of these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. Those spindly legs? You're probably tired before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded Lukewarm is after, then they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Yeah, those thighs especially. My god. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. But she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you, for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we could all move along with our lives, or, some special projects we might have going on. You heard him. Who will it be? Who will you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. But with this streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Thank you. I would never pick Trickster anyways. Fuck that dude. Fucking loser. I said I would give Huntress, but I did say I would give Spirit a shot. You know what? We'll leave it on a cliffhanger. Who will I choose? You have your obvious answer, but hey, what if I just, end up going with Trapper? Or Wraith, I'm probably definitely not going with Trapper, but Wraith maybe. You never know. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.